Hi, I'm Amy, and for my annual New Year's message, I thought I'd share a recent conversation I had with leaders who are weary of change. Why do we struggle with change? How can we normalize it? How can we deconstruct it to make it less scary? We know that change is difficult for people. Changing jobs, the death of a loved one, moving, kids going off to college, a broken friendship. And the pace of change, everybody talks about VUCA, the acceleration of change, how it's around us all the time. And we find that change is welcome when it's in our control, if we're choosing to make a change, but it's usually unwelcome the rest of the time. And in thinking deeply about this, I think that the issue is that we're wired to use the wrong paradigm, and we need to shift our lens, shift our relationship with change. I was asked, how do we handle change? And after thinking on it, people are wired to dislike change. And I think as a result, we've unfairly framed it as something strange and unexpected that surprises us simply because we're really uncomfortable with it. And this is actually really an unfair characterization of change when any scientist can tell you that change is around us all the time. I recently was hit with this when I watched one of those fabulous PBS documentaries on the Science Channel that has Morgan Freeman beautifully narrating, and it illustrated the 5 mass extinctions that have occurred on planet Earth to date, where 70 to 95% of all living species, including microorganisms, have become extinct, and that occurs roughly every 100 million years, give or take a few million. So we know the Earth is always changing around us. Even if humans didn't have an impact on the planet, it would be changing. So thinking about that as a big metaphor on a more personal level, similarly, things are changing around us all the time as well. Our relationships, our bodies, our organizations, our systems. So it's a lot truer to use stability as the rare occasion in our lives. And we're all experienced enough to know that nothing lasts forever. And it's the transient nature of life that makes things precious and valuable. So as we launch into this new year, let's welcome change as what it is, as the air we breathe. And as my mentor, Marshall Goldsmith, would say, with every breath, we're a different person. The beauty of this paradigm is grace and forgiveness. It allows us to let go of the past, of mistakes that we've made, forgive our less wise selves. And the framing provides hope and opportunity and growth with every breath. Now, paradoxically, I've found that as I've started to use this framing, that change is the set point, the norm, I'm actually comforted and I'm more confident about the future. And as the poet Mary Oliver so beautifully put, tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild, precious life? Let me know what you think in the comments. I look forward to being inspired and learning from you. Happy New Year.